too late, but baby, I want you. It's overdue. Do, do, window. Out the window. It is hard to see me. Late nights. I should have done the rice first. Look at me. SMH. It's fine, it don't matter. Where my people at? I know this was kind of last second and I don't warn nobody. Nobody who's gonna be like me. Nobody who's gonna give you what you need. Nobody. Nobody, baby. Oh yeah, it's Black Friday, huh? Ain't nobody finna be on this live. Everybody out spending their capitalistic dollars for stuff that isn't gonna matter when we hit the grave. But you know, who's gonna give you what you need? Nobody, baby. It's a family holiday. I understand why ain't nobody on my life. But if anybody does decide to show it, oh my gosh, hi. Oh, thank you. Y'all, pretty privilege is a thing. And no, I'm not saying that in vain. But yesterday, I go to buy wine. And I get in line. And this guy comes in on this skateboard. And he's super cool. He's like talking to everybody. People are adding him on Instagram. And he's like, I'll pay for your... I'll pay for you. And I was like, oh my God. I wasn't expecting that. I was just like, wow. But honey, if you got pretty privilege, even if you're a man, you better use it. You better use it. I'm just making myself dinner. I want to know how y'all's Thanksgiving was. I spent mine by myself. By choice. I was invited to a friend's place, but I wasn't feeling it, so yeah. Cow. Oh my God. My necklace, thank you. I don't even remember where I got this. It's been so long. Hello, hello. I ate. So I didn't cook your typical dinner. I literally had what I'm making again tonight. Because if it was just gonna be me, why would I, you know? But I'm making rice and sweet potato fries. But let me tell you, just because I didn't cook this year doesn't mean I can't get down. I've made cornbread, I've made greens, I've made green beans. What else? I've made baked mac. Like, And we had like a at this beauty school I go to, we had kind of a Thanksgiving thing on Wednesday. So I was already fooded out. Like I was already good. I was not finna do day 2 of eating a bunch of food. I was gonna run today and I didn't. Even though that was the agenda. And so I'm gonna run these next 2 days. I don't really work out. I used to work out a lot, like every day. But now I just feel like since I don't have much time, cardio is the most important because, baby, you gotta get your heart pumping or it's just no bueno. What am I doing? I am cooking. Hello, I am cooking a little dinner for myself. I'm cooking rice and sweet potato fries. Now, so many people have told me they don't like sweet potatoes or anything like yams and stuff, but if you make it like fries, like if you cut it up, put oil on it, salt and pepper, throw it in the oven, wait till it gets a little yellowish because you don't want to fry it too much, or the air fryer. You don't want to fry them too much because when you overcook, bake, boil any like vegetable, it's stripping it of its natural nutrients. So you can cook it, you can boil it, but you don't want to overdo it. Or you could, do as you please. But, and I was just gonna come on here, drink the rest of this wine because I don't know, I've just been feeling it. I've been feeling it. Did y'all cook? I want to know what y'all cook, because, like, I love cooking. My mom, she, like, tried to teach us how to cook what she's made in life, but it was, like, the same 5 to 10 recipes, and that's no tea, no shade, but, I got to a point where I wanted to start learning to cook my own stuff and try new stuff. For next week, I think on Sunday, I'm gonna make, is it onigiri or nigiri? One of those. It's either onigiri or nigiri with tuna. I should buy salmon next time too, but it's tuna or salmon. You mix that with mayonnaise and soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, whichever. And then that goes inside of a rice ball, and you can put sushi wrap on the outside of it, or you could do it without. I'm gonna do it without because I don't have, or maybe I'll buy some, I don't know. But I'm gonna make that next week for like my lunch meal prep, because baby, between rice and, I gotta see what time it is, 15 minutes. Between the rice and the tuna, it's very filling. You should get enough protein because tuna has a good amount of protein in it. Not me going on a tangent about food, but definitely a foodie right here. When my metabolism starts to slow down significantly, I'm going to have a problem, and my family has a history of diabetes. So I really have to be careful of my sugar intake. But y'all, the way I love food down, I'm gonna have to like, this is why I'm trying to eat healthy now. We trying to change generational habits. You feel me? Yes, sweet potato fries are so good. Like, I want to say they're almost better than regular fries, but that's so hard. They're like neck and neck. But if you know how to make some sweet potato fries and then you have it with ranch or like blue cheese dressing or I don't know, whatever, it just be hitting different. Hello, hello, hello. Baby. You know, one thing I don't like about YouTube that's kind of trifling is you can't play music in the background, so because you'll get copyrighted. Because I want to play some tunes in the background, like what the heck. Another question, are y'all red wine fans or white wine fans? I usually get white wine because it doesn't make my head hurt so much. Actually, no, it's so that I don't get like, I feel like you get kind of, like you be in the mood when you off that red wine, but with white wine, I feel like it's not that serious. One time I was drinking white wine when I was still living with my mom and I was in my room. And I don't know what it was, but I drank, maybe it was because I drank a lot and I was staying up late, but I like got the flu or got hella sick. I was so confused. I was like, what is happening? What is happening? Also, I don't know if y'all will end up hearing it, but there's like, my neighbors are lit, boy. I don't know if it's like their Friendsgiving or something, but I can hear them. Baby, I want you. I'm focused. It's overdue. Don't throw it. Ooh, don't throw it on. Out the window, the late nights. My next goal, what I want to start in December, once I've saved up the money to invest, is I want to start making press-on nails. I've already got an idea for like, kind of like a set theme for a few sets, but I'm excited. I'm finna do it. Because when you start thinking, like, entrepreneurship isn't easy and sometimes you will go without, but you can transition and not go full time right into it. But if you just think, if I sell this for so much money per set, and if I sell 50 sets in a month or 30 sets in a month, like, when you start doing the math, things like entrepreneurship becomes more believable to the mind, because I think so many of us get caught up in the fact that something's too hard because it takes more effort than just clocking in and clocking out. Like, and I don't know about y'all, but it's about to be 2026. Baby, I ain't trying to clock in and clock out. I'm trying to determine when I clock in and clock out. But other than that, it's ghetto out here. It's ghetto out here. These jobs don't be caring about you. They just need you to show up, shut up, and do your job. And I'm not the one. I'm not the one. You know, it's funny because I thought it would change if I was doing something while I was on live. Well, I was doing something last time on live. But people don't be effing with me yet. I gotta get my name out there. Damn, Who knew the silent treatment be so fucking loud? I feel the tension even though you're not around. That song is stuck in my head. Okay. A little bit of olive oil. Drizzle, drizzle. The rice has been on the stove, but it's been acting crazy. I don't know why it's bubbling so bad. Like, it literally just be simmering. Like, why are you tripping? Tripping. A little bit of olive oil. The oil. This one girl, we're so bad. At school in my friend group, there's one of us is from Texas, and she got a thick accent, and so she says oil all the time, and we kind of make fun, but everybody makes fun of each other. Like, we don't take none serious. We do not take none serious. And she be saying oil like oil, and so we're like, you gotta put the oil on the scalp. She be like, I can't fucking stand y'all. She be feeling the type of way, but it's like, I just love how it sounds. It's cute. We just be like, the oil. Okay, that's enough pepper. Don't know why I thought I needed to do all that. I'm about to sneeze. Mix it up. These are the sweet potato fries. All I do is oil. See, look. All I do is the oil, salt, and pepper. It's nothing crazy going on in there. I would add cayenne pepper too, but I don't have one. So you could add like garlic salt or garlic powder too. Cumin. Is it cumin? I used to add a whole lot of stuff when I was at my mom's house, but I still gotta buy some more spices. We is balling on a budget. I have salt, pepper, honey, buffalo sauce, sesame oil, soy sauce, olive oil, nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, ground clove, and yeah. But I need to get me some more spices, and then I'm gonna put olive oil, non-stick cooking spray on this sheet pan. I feel like I'm doing a tutorial, but this is literally not hard to make at all. I put the fries on there. These smack every time. Like, it's literally so simple, and it's a snack I'm probably gonna make forever because it's so easy, especially if you have an air fryer. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it's air fryer or the oven, because either way. I used to flip them when I'd put them in the air fryer, but like, honestly, I don't care because they end up getting like soft anyways, so it doesn't. If you want them like crispy, you leave them in longer. But I like mine a little like, I don't know, just soft. Sweet potatoes get that way anyways too, like they don't be nothing crazy. Know how to make your neck feel better? I used to work with a massage therapist, and it depends on what part of your neck hurts, but like wherever it's at, you want to take your thumb, press down really hard, and you want to move downward. And it will, I don't know. That's what she taught me. I also have, because when I would work out a lot, I would want to work out the kinks like in my calves and thighs. If you get one of those rollers or like roller sets that people use for working out, if you get, and it's like a roller ball, if you roll that on your neck, maybe with some oil too, that might help. Don't forget to add your love. It's the most important ingredient. You right. You's right. You right. I feel like I'm adding love because I'm having a good time. Is it just me, or is it... It's not everybody that's like that. Some people want to be around others, but like, I be having too much fun by myself to the point where I be going hermit for so long, like almost too long sometimes, and it is what it is. I set the oven to... I did 400 last time, but I'm gonna try 450 just because the rice is pretty much done, and I want to see if it makes it more crispier versus soft. Even though I think that goes by time and not temperature, I just want it to go faster. You're so nice. Thank you. Thank you. I really don't like to be rude because, like, the other side of me, I feel like the nicest or the quietest people you have to watch out for, because if I could be this nice, imagine how the other side would be. Something that is irritating me, I'm not gonna lie, is the fact that the light's behind me, because if the light was actually in front of me, it would just... I just feel like I would look better, but that's what's going on in my brain right now. Ooh, this is hot. I'm about to burn my tongue. Hi, Ray. Welcome back. You look really cute and lovely. Thank you. My English isn't very good. Are you using a translator app or something? What's your first language? How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? How was Thanksgiving? Did you help cook or what's up? Aw, thank you. I need to redo parts of my hair already because I don't know what it is. I sleep with a scarf on and a bonnet on. And the way I wrap the scarf, it protects the front end, but not so much the back, because this back braid is looking really rough, but maybe I'll just redo that one. I don't know. Last night, my bonnet came off too, and I had this weird dream. Was I at beauty school? I wasn't even at beauty school, but I was with one of my friends or acquaintance from there. I don't really like to get too close to people I'm still new to. Very picky about who I surround myself with, because some people are manipulative and can show you that they're all positive and stuff, but that cannot really be the truth all the time. Anyways, I hope I don't get in trouble for drinking this on live. Either way, I don't care. I'm not even monetized, so the most they're gonna do is take my live down. But and then there was like this white, I don't know what it is. There was this white guy that liked me, and I don't know where we were. It was like a lunchroom setting. It was like a big lunchroom with a bunch of big round tables, and the only thing I remember from that dream is who I was with and the fact that he would follow me around everywhere. So like, he never said he liked me, but he made it so clear because he was just following me around. I don't know what type of dream that is to be having. I don't know what that would mean. I was confused. Like, who is this? I didn't even know who the dude was. I knew who my friend was, but I'm just like, what the? I love dream interpretation though, like, it's dope. Thank you. I do, I care a lot about people. It was actually so cool today. I was by McDonald's and I went in and then I came back out and I held. No, I was, as I was going in, this guy was like, "I really like your hair," and I was like, "Thank you." And I was coming back out and this elderly lady was coming in, and so I waited to hold the door for her because that's what you're supposed to do. People have lost their manners and like etiquette these days. And she just, oh, she lit up and she was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And I was like, "So are you. I love your outfit." She was like, "Thank you. I thrifted it from this thrift store that's funded by a church that's around the corner." And we just got to chopping it up, and then she went inside, and then the guy who had told me that he liked my hair, he was still sitting there, and he was like, "You're awesome, like, you are a really good person, you have a really good spirit, like, I can just tell." And I'm just like, look at God, look at God. But this rice should be done. One cup of rice makes so much. I need to start making a half a cup. Look at this. I'm gonna have to save the rest of this rice. I heard rice is not good for you when you reheat it though. Like when it goes cool and you reheat it, it's actually not a good thing. But I don't care. I'm gonna act like I never knew that. And I don't know how much of that is true. If you heard that, let me know, because I was like, I'm confused. Thank you. You will not believe my skin, my acne used to be so bad, and it took, I mean, I guess in high school our acne always tends to be the worst, but like I still get acne because I wear makeup, but I try not to wear it every day or like all day. I don't wear it overnight. Really bad for you. But I need some freaking chapstick or lip gloss. My skin tends to be the clearest it's been in a while, and I think it's really due to my diet. Like I used to think like I need to have the best cleansers and I'm not using the right moisturizer, this, that, and the third. I have to get a bunch of products with salicylic acid. But people totally skim over the fact that like you actually want to keep your skincare routine simple. You want to keep it tailored to your type of skin. You want to keep it consistent and not constantly be changing products because that irritates your skin. Because it's trying to adapt to like 5,000 things at once. And so diet is a big thing. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of fresh food. There have been times where I indulge in processed food. I indulge in wine. I indulge in candy, sugar, donuts, all types of stuff. But like, you really want to try to keep that at a minimum. Or if you're gonna do it consistently, make sure you're flushing that out. Drinking water, drinking kombucha, cardio. I am going to talk about cardio all the time because it's the truth. I'm waiting for the day I shouldn't say it, but I'm waiting for the day I burn myself because I'm sure it's gonna happen. No, these are not done. See, the rice got done way too soon. I should have timed it better. You're sad? Why are you sad? Can you yell 67? Why? Why would I yell that? I'm confused. Hi. Baby, that song is stuck in my head. Out the Window by Kalani. Baby, I don't know what kind of hold that song has on me. That song has a hold on me because it's relevant. Very relevant. I'm sad because not a lot of people support your channel. Oh, that's okay. The right people will come. And honestly, I know compared to other channels, compared to other people going live and whatever they're doing, I'm probably boring, quote unquote boring to some people, but I'm not worried about it. I know that, everything good takes time, so my channel growing is going to take time. It's not going to happen instantaneously, and I'm okay with that. I'm honestly really okay with it because with more attention comes more judgment, and I'm still trying to get my bearings together in terms of stabilizing my life, so it's okay where we're at. This is humble beginnings. I'm grateful for the people that do support. I'm grateful for people that even pop in and say one thing. It's all helping the channel. Will you do it? I have a broken arm. How is yelling 67 gonna help with you? I'm confused. Did you used to collect Beanie Babies? Beanie Babies? I didn't have many of them, but I actually have one right now. Hold on. Or I think I do. I could be wrong. Hold on. Yep, this is a Beanie Baby, and I keep it in my plant, so it's kind of dirty at the bottom. I think I did have a few, and then I don't know what I did with them. I probably just gave them away. This one is, look at how cute. Look at how cute. This one's name is Cuckoo, and its birth is January 5th, 1997. This fancy bird loves to converse. He talks in poems, rhythms, and verse. So take him home and give him some time. You'll be surprised how he can rhyme. It's so cute. So cute. But yes, this is the only Beanie Baby I have at the moment. I have a few stuffed animals. One of them is a heating pad for cramping, so that's dope. I love your videos more than... Oh, I like your nose. Thank you. I used to think that my nose was super big. I used to not be a fan. I used to also not be a fan of my voice, but funny thing that happens is people tend to like things that you hate about yourself. I love your videos more than myself. Thank you, but you should love yourself first, for sure. My ex broke it. Your ex broke your arm? How? And are you still, hanging out with said ex? Because this is not good. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys like my videos. I go to antique stores to get Beanie Babies. That's so awesome because the value of them is probably going to go up. So many things that are old customs and things I would hope the value on them goes up because they're just awesome. Look at my edge, little spiral. I love doing my edges. Favorite part of doing my hair by far. Nice lashes. Thank you. Thank y'all for showing me so much love. Y'all don't gotta even do that. I wish I could play music because I feel like it would just add to the vibes. What I could do is throw on a song I want to release soon. But I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. Can we please be done? This is just gonna have to be good enough because I'm hungry. Your girl is hungry. And I almost didn't turn off the oven. I'm finna set my place on fire. Just kidding. Let's not speak that into existence. I'm still stuck on the my ex broke my arm. Like, who the why are you still around your ex? Especially if they broke your arm. Baby, I want you. I'm focused. It's overdue. Don't throw it out the window. Out the window. The late nights, the half truth. I was reckless. Let me prove to you. Don't throw it out the window. Out the window. It's good to see good people in the world. Oh, yeah, that is an amazing feeling, meeting people with the same dream as you, because it lets you know that you're not alone, but it also, it inspires you to keep going, because the world will try things, try and do everything to kill your dream, and just to get you to conform to society and what society wants. But that's not how we're meant to exist. Will you still be on in about 3 to 4 hours? I am not sure. Because I don't know how long I want to do this live for, but I wish I could understand your language, but I can't. But you are truly beautiful. Thank you. I want to know. Dang, I can. If you can't understand my language, I want to know what language you speak. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look at your channel and see. Oh, and what I use on my face. I'll be right back. I know I was talking about a skin routine, and I know this has nothing to do with me making food right now, but since I was on that topic about my skin, I use this as a facial cleanser. It's the Dr. Bronner's Baby Castile soap. It's supposed to be good for babies, so I feel like it's free of a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be in our skincare or any of that type of stuff. I'm trying to get my camera right. Yeah. This stuff I love. I have not changed a facial cleanser or used something else since this, because it's really, it doesn't break me out. It doesn't do worse for my skin than better. And then I use La Roche-Posay. It's a really good moisturizer. It has shea butter, niacinamide, ceramide 3. And this one's for extra dry skin, but I grabbed the wrong one. But because I already bought it, I was like, I need to use it. But I need to get like moderately dry skin or oily skin, that type of moisturizer, but I still love this brand, so I'm gonna be sure to make sure I get the right one next time. But it's safe for sensitive skin, allergy tested, fragrance free, paraben free, mineral oil free, non-comedogenic. I don't know what that means, but oh, this is good for babies and children too. I used it on my body, but I noticed it broke me out because it has shea butter, and shea butter is really thick, so it gets in my pores and clogs it a little bit. But I use this on my feet and then put socks on it to really moisturize my feet. And then I'll put this like on my knees and elbows, which are places that are really dry for me. When I'm removing my mascara, I always encourage using oil instead of like scrubbing with a makeup wipe or scrubbing with a cotton pad and micellar water, because you're like taking out your eyelashes. What I do is I take a drop or two of oil on my fingers, I do this motion, okay, and then I like rub the mascara off my eyelashes. You could go in a circular motion too, that'd probably be better for me than that, because I do still take out some eyelashes, but not nearly as much as if somebody was just going in with a makeup wipe, rubbing their face. The toothpaste I used is, I try and use fluoride-free toothpaste. I usually go for the charcoal one, but this time I went with the anti-plaque and whitening Crushes Tartar Natural Peppermint. And I really like these because I feel like they clean my teeth pretty well, and I really love the charcoal one, but this one's not bad either. And then this is the holy grail. Any mouthwash that comes from TheraBreath, I just love it. It's great. It's great. But yep, that is my skin care, teeth care, oral hygiene, facial hygiene. I'm gonna go put this stuff back in the bathroom, but I just wanted to share in case anybody wants to know. But I keep it simple. I also use Vaseline as a chapstick. Not the most moisturizing. I would have to say Burt's Bees is my favorite, but Vaseline get the job done, as long as you're drinking enough water. I forget, this is not my bathroom one, but this is multi-use. I also use this to wash my hands. I use it to wash my dishes. It does leave some residue, but I'm not worried about it because I'm not going to die from eating soap residue. Let's be real. Be freaking real. You can use it as laundry soap. You can use it to clean your surfaces and countertops. You can use it to clean your floors. There's different types, so I wouldn't really use this one for the floors, even though you could. There's ones that have like tea tree oil, peppermint oil, lavender. I was using the lavender one at first because I was like, well, maybe my skin will like this. And when I started going with the baby one, it was really good. But it's the only soap that I like to use on my skin for my body that I've noticed that hasn't really broken me out. I'm sitting here talking, my rice gonna get cold. And my fries, look at these fries. How I do this is I put the fries on top of the rice. And then I just snack on the fries first. And then, well, I eat the rice and the fries together. But then once it's just the rice, I'm probably gonna throw some soy sauce on it. Y'all, I swear, I be starting these lives and like I'm not paying attention. I look up half hour in. I look up again, hour in. Like, time be going by. These are so good. Never fails. Your singing is so pretty. Thank you. My dad said I should play tennis instead of playing baseball, and I wanted to play baseball. He just forces me to play tennis. I don't want to. What? How old are you? Because your parents shouldn't force you to do anything. Especially once you turn 18 and you become an adult. When you live for your parents, you will not be happy because it's your life. And your life is your own for the purpose of doing what makes you happy. If your dad still wants to play tennis, he need to play tennis. But he need to let you do what you want to do. But don't have dad coming for me. I'm just speaking facts. Maybe if you sat down and genuinely had a conversation with him, like, Dad, I really am not happy playing tennis. My heart's really with baseball. And it really makes me feel uncomfortable that you feel like I need to do something specific that I don't really want to do. I'm not happy doing that. Like, if you be honest with him, I genuinely do feel like that might make a difference. But, you know, I'm not going to lie to you, some parents have kids to vicariously live through them. Some parents did not get to live out their dream. Say if he wanted to go pro for tennis or he wanted to do more in that sport. Some parents will try and vicariously live through you, and it's not always fair. My dad, I won't see him for Christmas. I miss him and my parents are divorced. Oh, babe, I feel you. My parents are divorced as well. They got divorced at a very young, while I was at a very young age, like, I think I was 3 and like my brother was just being born when they got divorced. Or was born after they got divorced. Being a kid of divorce is never easy. I can tell you from personal experience, I was a very angry child because of it. And I was too young to understand, so I blamed my mom for their divorce because you made daddy go away. Why would you do that? You know, and then you get older and you learn the truth. And I hope I'm not bursting your bubble. If I'm hurting your feelings with anything I'm saying or I'm being too blunt, let me know. Thank you. The Lord loves you and so do your parents. Ain't that the truth? The Lord loves us even more than our parents can. And something I had to start telling myself was, even though my father here on earth isn't what I need him to be, my Father in heaven has never failed me. Never will, never has. How was my week? My week was good. They always go by fast because I do school and I work on the weekdays and then I work on the weekends. But oh my gosh, school be so tiring because especially in cosmetology school, you have to stand most of the time. You're doing hairstyling. So you're expected to, even though we're just practicing, like you're expected to stand up because you're practicing what you're ultimately going to be doing. But I don't want to do hair. I will do braiding once I get better at it. But that's why I want to be a nail stylist. I'd rather be a nail tech who does people's nails. But I don't particularly want to deal with people, so I really want to do just designing press on nails and then shipping them out to people because I won't deal with customers that are like you get done with a full set on their nails, you spend 1.5 hours to 2 hours, maybe even longer, thinking you did really well, and they'll be like, I don't like it, or I want a refund, or blah, 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 blah. Like, I know I could deal with that, but I'm not sure if I want to. I think with the press-on nail business and shipping them out, the worst I could deal with is people want refunds for silly reasons, or my press-ons wouldn't stay on that well, and that would be just a learning curve. That would be something I'd have to learn, but I'm not too sure if I want to do people's hair. But if I'm really good at it, like, who knows what's gonna happen. I'm trying not to solidify what direction I'm gonna go too strongly until I graduate, because I feel like by the time, and that's gonna be in September of next year, so I feel like by that time I'll really have a good idea of what I'm good at and what I want to do, and based on that, what direction I'm gonna take. Because just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's something you want to do, doesn't mean that's something that's going to keep you passionate, doesn't mean you're going to be happy doing it. Like, a lot of people are in jobs where they make good money, and you can afford to buy whatever you want, you can afford to have the lifestyle you want, but if you're not happy doing your job, like, I don't know, I feel like it can bleed into other parts of your life, and maybe you're not completely miserable, but it's like, who wants to be miserable at work? A lot of us don't even want to work. So we should do something that doesn't feel like, oh, I'm miserable here, or I have to be here, I have to do this. That's what the world will tell you, but we don't have to. How was your week? Thank you. I was 4 when my parents divorced. Oh, I'm sorry. I was about the same age. I think I was 3. How old are you now? And let me tell you, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you will probably deal with the wounds of that much into your adulthood and trying to heal that. Especially when it comes to trying to love another person. Not having my dad in my life, the first masculine figure in your life, I feel like, is intended to show you how to be a leader. A leader, take leadership, not to let people walk all over you. How to initiate things, how to initiate confronting things, confronting conflict. Being confident in who you are. And so to not really have that from my father's side, I've really struggled sometimes to be confident in what I'm doing or who I am, regardless of what's going on in life. And I just see some people that don't struggle with that, or I've known people that don't struggle with that, and it's like, God, can you give me another struggle? Like, can I just be consistent in feeling confident? Like, I mean, nobody's consistently confident all the time, but it would just be nice to be more consistently confident and not feel like I have to keep working with myself to remind myself of my worth. And your worth is not based on the money you have in your bank account. Your worth is not based on the clothes you wear. Your worth is not based on how good you look. Your worth is not based on what car you drive, what job you have. Your worth is inherent because you are who you are and nobody else is you, and God loves you. And one of my affirmations on my board says, my confidence originates from God's love and protection over my life. And my other affirmation is, I am enough as I am. And my last affirmation is Psalm 139:23. Search me, God, and know my heart. test me and know my anxious thoughts. And that's a scripture that I really resonate with because I do have a very anxious heart, and a lot of fear and anxiety does take over in my mental space, and it's something I have to work with every day. And yet, God knows our anxious thoughts. He knows how we feel. He knows what we're worrying about. And to have more trust in Him is what He asks of us. Oh. But yeah. Tell me when I go, my shawty. Anyway you want, my shawty. These are so smackdown. I should eat some of it with the rice. The way the salt hits on sweet potato fries, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, boo. I should do some mukbang videos of me cooking and just shoving it down my face hole. No. I need to figure out the live algorithm. Or I just need to go live consistently on a day and at a certain time so that everybody knows when I'm going live. This one was just really random. I was like, you know what, let me go live tonight. Just cause. I got the rest of the wine bottle and it's been a good day. I should not be abusing wine like this though. It's just so nice because I don't like hard alcohol. And wine is technically natural. It's just still get you tipsy. Ooh-wee. Hooey. When I start doing my nails too, I need to buy a desk, and it's gonna go over there. A desk and a chair. And a really good LED light so I can really see what I'm doing. I usually like soft lighting like that, but for what I'm about to be doing, I'm gonna need like LED, like bright white light. And I'm so excited because I'm thinking about, I just started brainstorming and I'm like, I should go live while I'm creating certain press on sets, because some people will watch certain things, and although I feel like my YouTube's pretty broad, I just talk about ideas that I get, like downloads or like what's going on in my mind. I've uploaded music, motivational shorts just to uplift people, but there's all types of stuff on my channel. I don't know if I'd want to create a separate channel for the nail stuff though, or to start on this one, because this is where I've built a subscriber base. So I want to start advertising on here in case anybody would want to buy them, versus starting a new channel and nobody sees it. Like, let's be real. But I don't want this channel to turn into just specifically nails, but if that's the way it goes, that's the way it goes. Welcome back. Nice home, thank you. Somebody told me it looks like it looks like a jail cell, which I'm not mad about it. There's kind of some truth to it, because like the brick walling kind of looks crazy, but I think they use this type of walling because it keeps it really cool in here. Because I live in Arizona, it gets really hot, and these walls always feel cool. So I didn't think I'd have to turn on the heat though towards winter time, but I've already turned on the heat a couple times. I get so cold so easy. And it'd be irritating me. I know there's so many people that are like, I'd rather be cold than hot any day, and I'm just like cannot relate. I do not like being cold at all. Like, it actually irritates me. I wish you were live every day. Oh, I could maybe try and do it more often. I should do it more often though, because it has. Well, this is not the only reason I do it. Let me not be messed up. But it brings up my public watch hours, because my original goal for YouTube wasn't to make money off of it. It was to kind of express who I am. And let me tell you, I deleted my first video I've ever made, but I was so shy. I was literally shaking, and my voice was so timid. I'm so glad I still think about it sometimes, because sometimes we don't realize how far we've come. I don't know where that bug came from, but I don't know if y'all saw that, but anyways, when you actually sit down and think of the progress you've made, it's like, wow, I am not the same person I was this many years ago. I'm trying to come to Arizona. I'll come with the heater. No, it's funny because I have 2 AC units, this one in my room and then the other one out in the living room. And I tried to turn the heat on this one, and I thought it wasn't trying to work. I was like, why is it still blowing cool air? No, it's just been so long since it blew hot air. It eventually started blowing hot air, but I had to turn it up to like 80 degrees for it to blow the hot air. And I just first turned this heat on today when I got home, and it smelled burnt. I was like, please don't let the fire alarm go off. Like, this is not it. But maybe I should just get a space heater. Bring the space heater. Bring it here, boy. You do a very good job at expressing yourself. Thank you. I have never gotten that before. I like that. And I have noticed that, like, I've definitely noticed that. I appreciate that. That is a different compliment. Different in a good way. I struggle in that area of expressing myself. It takes practice. I feel like what actually helped me, weirdly enough, is singing. When you chant or you sing or you hum, you're using what, spiritual people would call the throat chakra, but you're using your throat and your vocal cords. So even if you don't express yourself to people very well or online like I am, what has helped is like, honestly, a part of what has helped is just talking to myself just randomly throughout the day, having conversations with myself, practicing conversations that I want to have with other people with myself. Um, and I think maybe a part of the reason I'm expressing myself so bluntly right now is because of the wine, I'm not gonna lie. But definitely takes the edge off. Definitely takes me out of being so nervous. I know exactly how they work, and then they periodically start blowing neutral air. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, is it because it's supposed to, for the most part, be an AC unit? Like, what is it? It comes off heartfelt, which is a little bit above compassionate. Thank you. I have done so much work on my heart space. Like, I know I haven't always been emotionally available, and I know I haven't been a person I'm proud of all the time. But when you learn to forgive yourself and you come to understand that God forgives you and loves you unconditionally, it's easy to love yourself more unconditionally over time, I guess you could say. Because I'm actually someone who's very, like, I can be very hard on myself. I can be very self critical of myself, but I noticed that that was not a good thing because it does strip away your confidence at the same time. Like, you can strip your own confidence away just by your mindset and how you think of yourself. I mean, that's obvious, but it's easier said than done to flip that. And I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought, but um oh, I noticed that the more self-critical I am of myself, the more judgmental I am of myself, the more likely I am to also do that to other people. And I really don't like that because that's one thing I don't like about myself, because I can push good people away because I'm trying to perceive or judge them so harshly. When we're all human, we all make mistakes. We're not going to be perfect. We're not going to say the right things. And, you know, I don't even know where that was going, but pretty much that. I appreciate the appreciation. I appreciate your appreciation. The best conversations to be with yourselves and best conversations are with ourselves and the one we choose to open up to. That's so true. There's somebody who has been very significant to my life, and I do actually plan to reach out again because I think we went through a communication misunderstanding, and it tears me up that I don't talk to him right now. But he was one of those people where I can open up to him about anything, and there was no judgment. There was compassion, there was patience, and it's like I've never met someone that cares as much as I do before I met him. So it's like I have to reach back out. I can't just let that slip. But yes, the best conversations are also with ourselves, because when we have conversations with ourselves, we understand things that we may not understand so much if we're just going through life not paying attention. And practicing conversations is very good because I don't know how to put it, but it is. It's just good. You hit the express lane with the wine. I did. Oh, the wine opens up the gates of communication for sure. What I don't ever want to do though is try and hit up someone to have a serious conversation while I'm tipsy. Like, you just don't do that. My ex actually did that, and it was so pathetic. Let me tell y'all. Here goes story time. Me and my ex broke up. I was ruined by it, shredded by it, even though like he was not worthy of me. And I don't know. He may have felt how he felt about it. He may have felt the same. Who cares? When someone's not for you, they're just not for you. But after we broke up, like randomly one night, I think it was 1 or 2 a.m., he calls me and he goes, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm in bed. I have work in the morning. And him and his friends just start laughing on the other end. Or like his friends are giggling on the other end, but they're trying to be quiet. I'm like, "Do you have me on?" I think I said, "Do you have me on speaker or are your friends in the background?" Because, like, what type of game are you trying to play? So I think what happened is he got dared to call me or something. But I was like, this is lame as like, this is some high school stuff, and you're in college and I'm an adult. And so I was just like, and I think it was like his cousins. I don't even think it was his friends. It was like his cousins because he's native and he was on the reservation, I'm pretty sure, when he called me. But I was just like, this is what we're doing. We're getting drunk and calling our ex, talking about what's up in the middle of the night. When I know you probably don't know my schedule like that, but baby, I work in the morning. I got to get to this money. Like, if you're not talking about nothing important, what are you doing? So I was just irritated, like, don't do not waste my time like this. But you know, to the ego, it was satisfying because it was like, you hit me up because obviously you're thinking about me, even though I don't say nothing. I ended up blocking him on everything too, especially on Instagram. Once he got this new girlfriend, I was just like, she ain't even cute. That's obviously a downgrade. We're not even gonna talk about it. But I don't think I was his type because he said he liked crazy girls for one, and I was like, baby, I'm not that. I will just leave. I don't beat up my boyfriend. And then two, he dated a lot of he dated more native girls like him or white girls. So I think I was the first black girl he dated, and I was like, oh, you ain't dealt with us. We don't give a F. Like, bro, you should have known dealing with a black girl that you was probably gonna get your feelings hurt because, babe, all that stuff you think is cute, no, it's not. Now here I go just babbling because I'm drinking the wine. I believe it's a safety matter. Yeah, valid. Very valid. They don't want to get sued for burning the house down with their units. That's so valid. That's so valid. That is very true. You do something for surely make progress. It is something that you let naturally happen in that forest. We know it this sold in 1999. Wait, what? Always remember there's no fear of love, and in order to love, the biggest thing you do is judge, because that's the way you help people. It's just correction is grievous to some. That is valid. That's the way you help people. It's just correction is grievous to some. Man, I like your perspectives. I don't know who you are. Don't stop, keep going, but I like the way you perceive things. It's not in a way that comes readily to mind for me, so I love that. There's no fear of love. Talk with a soft voice when correcting someone, and it helps out a lot, and do it in love. That's what I need to work on, because when I feel slighted, my snapback is quick when I feel slighted. Like, I do need to learn to talk with love and be calm and be like, hey, I really don't appreciate the way you're talking to me right now. Like, that is something, because especially when you've been through things, it's like, oh, we're doing this? Like, okay, let it be known that I can go from 0 to 100, but that's so true. Talk with a soft voice when correcting someone, and do it in love. Sometimes you gotta say something good before you get ready to correct. Yeah, bring some balance to it. You also connect to the divine. What happened? Conversation, what happened? Conversations with one, having conversations with yourself. Yeah, that's so true. You are also having a conversation with the divine. Man, you already know. You already know. I mess with you. I hope you subscribe to my channel, because you are awesome. That's awesome. People always judge. Yep, they sure do. I do that all the time. And that's okay. Because we are human, we are going to judge. Like, it's a natural. It's just a natural thing. You know? Oh my gosh. Anyways, child. Like, I'm almost done. I know there's a way you're supposed to drink wine and people, just be sipping it, but I'm just like, I'm trying to start feeling good now. Like, let me chug the wine. Oh my gosh. I remember in my college days, there was one night we went out to this party we got invited to, me and an old friend. And they let us hit the wine bag, or what was it called? It was the boxed wine. And I don't know why, but they just let us have it. And so I'm sitting there, we're sitting there swigging it, and I'm just swigging. Bro, I really lose my filter when I'm tipsy, like, or drunk, but being wine drunk is nice, because even though, like, you're kind of off that, like, you're still very much aware of what's going on. I'm trying to keep this live PG, but it's so funny, like, don't drink if you don't even want the problems of drinking. So if you haven't yet, just wait. It's worth the wait. Thank you. My nails actually got done for free because it was done by one of the girls at school. And she was so worried. She was like, please tell me if I'm doing something wrong, or please tell me if they're not like filed straight, this, that, and the third, because like I need the criticism, I need to learn. And I'm just like, I'm one of those people where I'm too shy. I'm like, no, it looks good. And she's like, don't lie to me. And I'm like, it looks good. And then I'm like, well, maybe this is a little uneven on this side, but I just don't want to break people's heart by being so like particular. But she was like, no, please tell me, like I want to know. I'm just like, okay, this and that. I actually have so much fun on live because I be talking about whatever. And then once I get off, I'm just like, dang, who am I going to talk to? I would rather talk to you guys online than to talk with people who try to be my friend in real life. And let me tell you why, because when I want to be done, I can get off the live. When I feel like I'm not in the mood, I'm not going to sit here and go live. So I literally talk to y'all when I'm like, you know what, I feel like being friendly right now. I feel like talking to people. I don't know, something about it. And the boundary, like, I'll probably never meet y'all in person, but like, I get to enjoy having really stimulating conversations instead of just people at beauty school gossip. Like, most of it is just gossip and talking mess, and I'm just like, bro, I came here to get a career, not to bash the girl that you don't like for whatever reason. And people have always been attracted to me, the people that gossip and talk down about other people and bully people. And I think it's because I have a strong personality, so they want me to be on their side or be close to them, so they, I don't know, have help bashing people, but it's like, nah. Some people aren't my mix, but I'm not trying to bash people because they're not my favorite person ever. It's all good. And you've seen my face before, so Arizona will definitely be my next stop. I've seen your face before. I'm confused. Who are you? What do you mean I've seen your face before? Don't tell me you're someone I cut off, because that will piss me off. Don't do that. You've seen my face before. Don't do that. Arizona will definitely be my next stop. If you're not someone I cut off, cool. Get a pen and write down a name. YW names. What? What is happening? Get a pen and write down a name. I'm confused. I'm so confused, but you know. This rice is hitting. One thing I could eat forever is rice, bro. Rice, beans, tuna, fruits and vegetables. It literally be the simplest stuff, and The world wants you to eat hot Cheetos, Hostess, desserts, ice cream. I do dabble in ice cream, but the world puts so much bad stuff in our foods. It wants you to eat processed and fast food, when the best tasting stuff is fresh, organic, like. And I love rice because when you're struggling, rice will take you so far, beans will take you so far. Like, that's why they be the struggle meals, because, baby, when you need to make that money stretch, buy lots of rice, buy lots of beans, and just, it's survival of the fittest sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I like this reduced sodium soy sauce because I've had some really strong soy sauce, and it's like soy sauce, like salt all up in it. But this reduced sodium soy sauce is really good. It tastes similar to teriyaki sauce, but of course it's not as sweet. It's more salty. These flies, bro. Because the stuff that be in my garbage. That is the only reason I have flies. I don't have flies because I don't clean my place. It's just annoying. I'll be back. Okay, see you in a little bit. This is okay. I like Stella Rosa and Barefoot in terms of wine. But if I'm trying to get messed up really fast, the Vibe boxes are what I go for. But the one I love of Barefoot is their pear wine. I decided to try their blueberry wine because I was like, blueberry wine tends to be good. This is not that great. But Stella Rosa blueberry wine, but then especially Stella Rosa blackberry wine, I'm just like, Stella Rosa blackberry wine tastes like juice. And that's dangerous. Hello. Why do I feel like I've seen you too? Have you been on my live before? Gorgeous soul? Probably because you're a gorgeous soul. No. I'm tipsy. I'm definitely there. But I'm gonna stay on live for like probably another hour. Hour and a half. I'm proud of myself because I read a little bit of the Bible today. And I've been wanting to read more of the Bible. I've been needing to pray more as well. Because we make time for what's important, and prayer is way more important than people give credit for, than sometimes I give credit for, because the times where I'm the most prayed up, like, my days will be so beautiful. I'll feel so calm, so protected, so safe. And I need to pray more. It's just like a shield of protection that has me fearless throughout the day. Like, nothing is going to affect me. Nothing is going to get in my way. Nothing's going to stop me or get me down, because I am aware that God is always with me, and there is a strong relationship between us. So I know I need to pray more, but I also need to be reading my Bible more as well. And here I am just getting tipsy on live. Hey, we human, we not perfect. And I'm not out here drinking and driving, so it could be worse. I haven't, but I've commented on some posts before. Thank you. Sam, I need to read my Bible more. I feel so guilty. Like, there's so much I do in a day. I go to school, I work. It's my second month going on my third month in my own place, so I have to do laundry. I have to clean. My place has to be clean because I can't have a nasty place. Like, to the point where once a week, like every Sunday, I think I do a deep clean. I clean the bathtub in my bathroom. I sweep. I still need to get a Swiffer. I do the dishes. I do my laundry. Like, gets down once a week because I can't have a dirty place. Where am I from? I'm from Washington State. And then I just moved to Arizona in October. It's been a really fun transition. Nobody tells you how, and I like my own space, so it's not like I'm not used to it, but nobody tells you how like lonely it can get living on your own. Like, I understand why people talk about like really getting closer with God and getting closer with themselves and their whole mental process changing when you spend like a lot of time actually by yourself with your own thoughts. You're not living with other people. It definitely changes you. It's definitely a step in maturity because I feel like, I don't know if we have like what you would call multiple wilderness seasons, but I feel like this is the true wilderness season when you first live on your own because you are tempted by anything and everything. Sometimes you're tempted to slack on your priorities because you want to go out with your friends and have fun. You can be tempted by people who are attracted to you and want to get your number, but it's ultimately not a good, it's gonna be a waste of time. Point, like, to say it straight. There's gonna be people who want to come to your place, but that's like, they could be homosexuals, they could be rapists, they could, just not be safe. There's just so many temptations, and when you are a full adult and you live on your own, like, you really have to choose discipline or you choose distraction. Do I want to be distracted from what God's revealing me to and the path he's leading me down, or do I want to be disciplined and know that the discipline is love? Because not only am I taking care of myself, but I'm listening to God, and it's taking me to better places, even though sometimes distractions are easier and the temptation can be easier to cave into. I'm literally going off on a tangent because this wine, like, oh my gosh. Hello. I think you were on live last time for sure. Yeah. Oh! I was thinking today, and it was random, but I was thinking like on Sundays, since I don't really do much and that's kind of my rest day, what I want to do is I want to cook a meal for someone that's on the streets once a week. And I know that's not like, there is always capacity to do more, but I get so caught up in being busy with what I'm doing and my own goals that like I was thinking, like I haven't had much money now that I'm like newly starting out living on my own. I haven't had much money to like just donate to the homeless. But we have to be careful because a lot of times when we're giving them money, like it's, you don't know what they're gonna do with it. But when I do give a homeless person money because I don't always have time to go and get them food, like I have the mentality that I'm giving this to you freely. So if I'm giving someone something freely, I'm not telling them or judging them for what they're going to spend it on. Like, oh, I know you're going to spend it on drugs, or not wanting to give them money because you assume they're going to do that. When you give, you need to, at least in my perspective, I want to give freely without having a judgment of what is going to happen with that money. Yes, maybe they may be buying drugs or alcohol with it, but I chose to give it, and it's not my business because it's not my money anymore. I gave it away. But I want to try and cook a meal at least one day out of the week, but I think I want to do it on Sunday, the Lord's Day, and give it to someone because it is, we are supposed to be giving, and I give in other ways. Like I give my time to people who out of nowhere feel like having a conversation with me. I give attention to people that may feel like they just need someone to talk to. Like giving doesn't have to be money, it doesn't have to be things. Even just giving respect, not being outright disrespectful. Like giving is so many more things than what people think it is. Giving a compliment. I sometimes I won't say a compliment to somebody because like I might be a little nervous, or I might be trying to get to where I'm going, but I'm someone who for the most part does not hold back a compliment, because when there's something I love, I want to say it. And sometimes you never know when people need a compliment. You never know when people need to pick me up. You never know what type of day someone's having until you compliment them, and sometimes it's like that can turn someone's day around. And I know because it's happened to me, it's like, not to say I'll be having the worst day, but sometimes I'll be having an alright day, and it's like I'm just going through the motions, I'm just working, and then someone says something that's really genuine, and it's like, wow, you made my day. Like, now I feel better about getting through the rest of it. You know? I'm from Houston, I don't like it here. Oh, why don't you like Houston? I'm not gonna lie. I've seen so many people out here with Texas plates, and the way people from Texas drive, it's not even that it's bad. Like y'all be going fast enough where I don't feel like you're going too slow, but I feel like for the most part every time someone has cut me off, it has been a Texas license plate. And I'm just like, you do not care. You just doing what you want to do. Just take care of yourself. Later on in life, you'll be able to help the less fortunate. That is very true. Like, we don't want to come from an empty cup. And we definitely don't want to do that because you don't want to build resentment like, oh, I could have spent that money making sure I was good. But yes, when I know I'll have it in the future, That is definitely my intention, because there's so much in the world that needs right now, but we can't give from a place where we can't afford to give, and this is real. I do believe that God understands our finances. I give when I can. Yeah. Because reality is real. Life do be lifing. But I like that. God understands our finances. That's very true. I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me? I was seeing how much my Beanie Babies were worth. And I saw one named Curly with an error on the original one. It says Beanie Babies. That's funny. One named Curly. What kind of animal is it? Because that is so cute. Y'all are back, gang, gang. I feel like I want to ask y'all questions, but I don't know what to ask. And it's so funny talking on a live, because it's like, I don't know y'all in real life, but we're all living real life. Like, you guys are real people on the other side of the screen. What I'm hoping doesn't happen is that AI bots start joining lives, because I don't want to just be talking to robots. You know? I'm not cool with that. I don't want to do that. Like, I'd rather have 2 or 3 people, like real people on my live, than have 50 bots watching me. Like, it's giving it's giving like it's giving FBI. Like, are y'all trying to catch me doing something? What's going? Like, can we talk about it? This is why I can't be tipsy, y'all, because then I'll just start thinking of things that that I would never ever think about, you know? I don't know how I can show you. I love your videos. Thank you. By videos, do you mean my shorts, like the 30-second videos, or do you mean my longer form videos? But either way, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. I will say happy Indigenous Peoples Day, because I believe it's important for us to understand the real meaning behind what the day means. It's funny because pretty much every holiday we experience is whitewashed and watered down, but I forget, how old are you? Because I don't want to I don't want to like give out too much information that like burst the bubble, depending on the age of us in this live. Because if y'all are youngins, like, I just feel bad if I would ruin anything for you guys. I have no business just getting wine all the time. It just be going right here. Right here. Look up Curly. I'm scared if I swipe up from my live that it'll kick me out though. But I will look it up after this live, I promise. Beanie Babies are so cute. Whew. I know why we're supposed to sip on one, because now I'm like, I thought my food was making me full, but now I'm extra full. I just want to lay down. So, will do. I'm irritated just a little bit because I had a bed frame, but I let my brother use it after I moved because he was moving into his own place, and I missed the bed frame because it matches my dresser that I have, and now I be like laying against the wall, and it's really not good on my neck, but whatever. Oh, you're 10. You're even younger than Rai. Oh, you guys are awesome. Dream big and never give up on your dreams. I love that I have youngins on my life because you guys are the future. Am I going to be live every day? I wish. I won't always have time to be live every day, but I will try and come back on as often as I possibly can. I'm so skinny. I am, for my age. I have a very fast metabolism, and I thank God for that. Because I am going to start putting on more weight the older I get, but I'm glad to be this way because I'm very healthy. I don't have a lot of health issues. I don't have to go to the doctor much, if at all. So I am very grateful. I do not take it for granted. I wish I was like you. Oh no. You are perfect as you are. You are made in God's image. And once you understand and accept who you are, and it takes work, and I don't think we ever 100% like feel confident all the time in who we are, but the more you love who you are, it helps make life a lot easier. But thank you. Beanie Babies are cute and lovable, just like you. Thank you. Oh, they are so cute and lovable. Man. I shouldn't have laid down because I'm about to. I'm gonna be tempted to fall asleep. I'll tell you that. Cause look, here I go, already closing my eyes. I said I was gonna be on here till 9:30 or 10. It's definitely gonna be, if I can make it, 9:30 at the latest. Cause your girl is getting so tired. When did I wake up? I woke up at. We might all be in different time zones, but I woke up at 7:30 my time. So I've been up for 13 hours. Oh, yeah. But that's kind of. I woke up at 7:30, but I fell back asleep until like, or I was chilling in the bed till like 11 because the girl was just not in the mood. And then, like I said before, I wanted to run, but I just ain't have it in me. I really didn't. I really like try to motivate myself to want to go run, because if you don't motivate yourself or have someone to motivate you or run with you, like it don't get done. And I don't blame myself, but that means I'm gonna make myself do it tomorrow and the next day, because even as busy as I am, I told myself I want to run. What does this say? Oh, it used to say 2 to 3 times a week, but I put on my goal board every 2 days. But if I run 2 days in a row, tomorrow and the next day, I'll probably take 1 or 2 days of a break. It's so crazy. There's only 24 hours in a day, but I feel like there's so much I want to do in a day. There's just not enough time. And I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes that's kind of unhealthy. Yo, my eyebrows are not even. This one's always been thicker than this one, and I don't know how. I don't know why. But I want the end to be the same on this side. But it's just not. I need to put like oil up here. I don't know why they grow so differently, but it's like it bothers me. It's bothering me. How can I fix that? I'm gonna have to like maybe I'll start filling this side and like so I can understand what hairs I need to not plug, because I don't get my eyebrows waxed. I don't have other people do my brows, my hair, makeup, nothing really. If I trust somebody with doing my hair, any of that stuff, I will, but I prefer to do stuff myself with that type of stuff, because which is hard in school because people do want to like practice on my hair and stuff. I've already gotten asked. And the girl who did my nails, she's like, "Oh, can I be the one who does your fill?" And I'm just like, I didn't have the heart to say no. I don't usually have the heart to say no, but I be thinking like, I kind of trust myself more than any of you guys, but let me just be open. I get sad a lot, but I look for things that make me happy, and that is so good. Pay attention. Just focus on the good. I've noticed the more I focus on the good, the more good comes. The more we focus on the bad or the negative, the more it will seem like things are negative, because we attract what we focus on. And if we're focused on what's going wrong in our life, then we don't have time to focus on what's going good. And even what's going good can be small things. Some like the good in our life could be the fact that we never go hungry. The good in our life can be the fact that we've always had a roof over our head, or we do at this moment. The good can be that we have access to heat or AC when we need it. The good can be we have nice clothes that aren't ripped, torn, dirty. The good can be that we have access to cleaning our clothes and doing laundry. The good can be that we have friends that we can go through life with. The good can be having a good relationship with our parent or our parents. Like, there's so much good that we can overlook just because it's not like, oh, I just won the lottery, or oh, I just got all the makeup I wanted. Like, there is good in the small things, the small blessings. Prefer to do things myself because I do it right. Yep. And that's exactly why I prefer to do things myself, because I know they'll get done right. You are very smart because that's how I am. And Especially if I let someone else practice on me and then I don't love it, I'm just kind of like, oh, it looks great. And I really don't want to lie, but it's like, I feel like you can tell I'm lying. Like, I would have rather done this myself, but I'm trying not to be rude. But yeah. Hello, hello. I think I will end at 9:30 because I'm not too tired, but oh, your girl is getting there. Oh, it's 9:55 right now. Where are you at right now? Because it's 8:55 where I'm at. And that's Arizona time. That probably means you're more east of where I'm at. I think that's how the time zones go. I know you're in America, but what state? You're funny. America. Oh, it be getting so cold. In my blanket and still cold. Jeez. Will this turn sideways? I don't even know. Oh, I need to throw my phone on the charger. Hold up. Wait a minute. I need to redo these braids. Do you have the Princess Diana beanie, baby? I don't. Oklahoma, I knew it. I knew you were to the east of me. Oklahoma. Y'all literally are from all over the world. I've had people from... Now I got someone from Oklahoma. I've heard Kansas. I've heard... Where else have I heard people are from? I want to say Cali. Yeah. I really hope I don't fall asleep on live. It's not it. I'm about to take these lashes off. No, yeah. I love wearing lashes because they really just... they really do it for me. I love how lashes look. These ones especially, I think I'm going to end up getting the same ones over and over again. You can tell it's coming off right there, though. Look at that. Baby, what is you going through? Say 67, please. 67. I'm so confused. I am literally crying because you admire a lot of little girls to follow their dreams. Oh, of course, I always am going to. I'm always going to want to inspire people to chase their dreams. Like, especially coming from someone who... I'm still chasing my dreams, as childish as some people can see it. Like, when you get older, people will really, like, look at you like you're childish or naive because you still have dreams and you're still believing in them and you still have an imagination. But the most successful people never gave up on their dreams or imagination because, like, who was it was it Sir Isaac Newton? Or was it somebody invented the light bulb? And if he had, I know his story was hard because he kept making them and they would I think they would burst, but he didn't give up. Whoever created the light bulb, I can't remember. But if he had given up, like, he wouldn't have changed the world. We wouldn't have lights. Like, following our dreams and believing in ourselves can be really tough, especially before we make it to a point where people back us because our dreams are validated, but you have to validate your dreams for yourself. And the more you believe in yourself and you believe in God and what He is doing over your life, like, the rest of it just happens naturally. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm sitting here acting like I'm just trying to get some shut eye, but then I'm gonna shut my eyes and fall asleep and not open them. Am I gonna make it to 9:30? I don't even know. Y'all are so sweet though. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. That dinner was so good. Is it nigiri or onigiri? Onigiri, nigiri. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I'm gonna make that for dinner tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna make the same thing for dinner in a row 3 times in a row. I need to figure out how to make this eyebrow like that one. Like, where am I plucking in the wrong spots? I think it's like right here. And then at the end. Because my eyebrow's not being asymmetrical is driving me insane. This one eats. And then this one's like, girl, kind of. I'm trying. How crazy am I gonna look if I take off my lashes? I don't even think I want to do that. Baby, I want you. Focus. It's overdue. Dun, the late nights, the half truths. The song is stuck in my head. What do I do? I just keep singing because hopefully it'll make a difference. I be feeling different with my nails done and my lashes done and my hair done. Well, not my lashes done. I just threw lashes on, but I be feeling like, who is she? When I got everything done. It's a new female. I was gonna say the B word, but we got children on here. And not in a bad way. I just don't want to be cussing up a storm. I think people like just be coming on my live by the algorithm, and then they see that I don't really be doing much but talking. And that's okay, cause like eventually I'm gonna end up doing more than just talking with y'all, but I'm just trying to get to know who be going through my channel and whatnot. Look at my bags. Oh. Insomnia is the only reason I need to wear concealer under my eyes, because if I had a healthy sleep schedule, man. Why is my charger not working? Hold on. Cause baby, what? There we go. Every time I begin water in my dock connector, it just messes up my chargers, and I'm like, great, I have to get new ones. I've gone through so many chargers in my lifetime. It's been a while since I've had to buy new ones, so I'm doing pretty good. Oh my god. It'd be cool if it showed like who's actually on your live. Oh my gosh. I'm getting tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 9:30, so I'm gonna call it a night. Y'all sleep good. Be blessed. I'm gonna pray for y'all. I love you guys, and I appreciate all the support. And I will be live again soon. Bye. Bye.